Welcome to this course on comparative research designs and comparative methods in the social sciences. My name is Dirk Schlosser. I'm professor of political science at the University of Marburg in Germany. In political science, but also in the other social sciences like sociology or economics, we are often interested at finding out explanations at the macro level of entire societies, countries, states. Like, for example, we are interested to find out why the educational system in Finland seems to work better according to the PISA studies than in many of the other European countries, or why democracy in Germany in the period between the two great wars broke down and it did not in other European countries. So at this macro level of analysis, we are confronted with a particular dilemma. On the one hand, we are dealing with very complex, very large cases with very many variables, but at the same time, we only have a limited number of cases. So in order to cope with this dilemma, we have to reduce complexity. And in this respect, during the last few decades, some new methods have been developed which can be used in the social sciences, and one of these methods is called qualitative comparative analysis, or QCA for short, and also some new software has been developed which can be used in this respect. But not only in the social sciences, but also in day-to-day daily life situations, we can use such systematic comparisons. For example, here we are at the harbor of the beautiful city of Naples, and in my course I use an example where some people go to a seafood restaurant having different kinds of seafood, shrimps, oysters, different kinds of fish, and then some of these persons become sick afterwards and others don't. And then, using a systematic comparison, we actually can find out what caused the illness and what not. So not only in the social sciences at large, but also in daily life, such methods can be very useful and relevant for many purposes.